Sharon here and welcome to my channel. I know I've had a bit of a break while we've moved to the house that we've managed to buy out in the country. I currently have a kitchen being built because I have no kitchen here and I'm looking out onto a building site at the moment. I was worried about the picture quality, but it's quite bright. I was surprised. Anyway, I'm back to it. I think I've got the camera angles okay. So first of all, I'm coming back with using up my 6x6 pads, and I made this little booklet that I thought would go with a boho journal I want to make. There's lots I still want to make, but there you go. Haven't quite got around to it all. I used double-sided 6x6 pads, and it is just a little it's not very thick paper, that's what I'm trying to say. The cards I've made, the tags rather, and little journal cards I've made come from Charm Studio, Ukrainian digital seller, and these are the Ukrainian painted tags. Now, these are the size they come in, 12 to a page. I made them bigger and put 6 on a page, and then I made some journal cards just by cutting off the top there and making this bit bigger, and they were 4 to a page, and then just put little tabs on there. And then I've got the same here. These are all the different designs. Pop over to her shop, she's got some lovely designs. I got her envelopes the other week as well. I made an envelope out of another piece of paper, scrapbook paper. I've made all the pockets out of pieces of the 6x6 pad. Another tag in there. I've kept it very simple. Some more here, as you can see in there. The words I've got from Amity Bloom, her summer words. Put a little bit of lace on some of it, and then some tags here. As I say, I made them bigger and from that size. So that's it. This is what we're going to make. It's quite simple and easy. Now, this is the pad I'm using now. This one. As you can see, I'm getting low on it, which is really good. I've nearly used a pad. This one is 180 GSM card. It's single-sided, but you could just use it as it is. And then decorate the plain sides or even coffee dye them if you wanted to. But with this pad, it's also single-sided, but the paper doesn't actually say, but it's quite thin paper, a bit like that other one. But what I've done, I've taken them and I'm gluing them together, so it does make it a bit thicker. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one, what I'll put it with, but I will, I've got my Etsy shop and I'll put it with another journal. And what I'm using is my tape gun to put the two pieces together. This is going to be the back cover. It does get a little bit tricky, making sure you've got it in the right place. Now, this is my front cover here. So it goes that way, is the right way up there. So I just lean over, whoops, and hopefully it all lines up. Yes, there. So this will be my back cover. Now, I have got a little bit, I went over a bit on the tape runner. I'm not very good with tape runners. I'm just going to trim that off there. I can fold that bit will be folded in. So then you get your scoreboard and you score at 1/2 inch down there. And the same with this one. This is just one I haven't done yet. 1/2 inch. And then you fold in like this. Whoops, wrong way, because that's going to be my back cover, isn't it? There. So that folds in that way. Now, I've folded some already, actually. No, that's right. I folded some already. That one's going to go on there. So now we just have to attach them. Now for this, I am using glue. So you put some glue. That's my front one, isn't it? Yes. So you put some glue down here. Like this. Out the way. And then that just slots onto there. Like that. Oops. There. Take your next piece, put your glue onto here. Put that over that, like this. And you just carry on like that. So once I've straightened it all up and got it put together, I'll be back. Okay, well, I had shown you how to stick the binding down, but I ended up realising I hadn't pressed record. So basically, I've put glue on the inside of where I've bound it, of where I've stuck the pages together, and then I've put clips. These are very strong clips I got from a shop over here called Teddy, and they will hold it down while the glue dries, and I've used tacky glue, by the way. So once that's dry, I'll be back and show you what to do next. Right, this is all stuck down now, as you can see there. It's now a few days later, so I have been leaving it, but it opens up fine as a booklet like this, so I'm quite pleased with that. But this does look a bit ugly on the front, so I've cut some material I found with my crimping shears so that it just goes over the edge like that. So I'm going to use some of the block or your 3-in-1 to go down over the edge like that, and then I won't do it the other side just yet. I will do some on here on the spine. So I just want to make sure it does cover this side and that it's straight. And then I'll put some down this side. Yeah. Like that. A bit wobbly. But I've also got some brown lace I've found. So I'm going to cut some so it goes over the edge like that. And again, whoops, let's take that off because that's bubbled over. I will put it down the centre here, just to hold it in place for now. Don't want that bubbling over again. Like this. just put, oops, put a small bit, oh dear, I've got it all clogged up. Put a small bit down the middle here, just to hold that in place. And then the same this side here. I mean, this is just your own decoration, so it's entirely up to you what you want to do. Oops, that one went a bit gooey. There. So I'll leave that to dry as well. What I will do then is I will put that up like that, so that's drying, because I've got the front cover here. And what I've got is, I found this in my tea-dyed scraps, and then this is a journal card, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to use everything up. I don't know where I got that from. This is from Wonders by Wink, on Shopwell's website, her quotes. So I'm putting that like that, but in which case I'm using the normal tacky glue for this, just around the edges, a little bit up from the middle. I think what I was doing was practicing my edge punch, and I ended up with a scrap like this that I was practicing on, and I just sort of kept it, and it's worked out quite well, I think. Anyway, that's going on there. I'll put a little bit there. And then this one, whoops, oh dear, and that on there. What I do need is to let this all dry. Then once it's all dry, I can open it up again and can start decorating. Okay, I've made some bits to start decorating with. I've got here those skeleton leaves from Tim Holtz Sizzix, these ones, number 665559, you can see there. I've cut some of them out and I've used some already. Not sure whether I'll use these or not. I've made a belly band. I'm still using up some of the paper here. Not a lot left now. So I've made a belly band here, which I'm going to... Oh dear, I've left the top off my glue. Oh well. Let's hope it comes out. Or it will come out in a big blob. Yep, that's what I thought. So I just thought that would come out in a big blob like that. Right, putting that here. And then what I've got is an envelope. Make sure I put the top back on properly now, didn't I? That's because I couldn't sleep last night and I was up at 4 in the morning gluing something else for another project. What I'll do is I use my glue stick just to hold a bit of lace down, and then I'll use the block on this. Start putting this in a upside down. Oh, there seems to be quite a bit in it. So we're still really hot here. That, like that. I've got 3 fans on me at the moment. At the new house we don't have aircon, unfortunately. I've inked it, and I've also put some little journal cards in. I think these might have been Yvonne Preston, and this is Artie Mays, I believe. I hope I've got that right. Anyway, that's going in there. Then here I've got some lace. So again, oops, I should have put the top on that. And I don't know what I've done with the top there. Spread that along there. I'm having glue issues today, aren't I? Put a bit more on there. Whoops. There. Definitely stick on the top this time. I'm putting that on there. And then that goes in there and that's in there. Oh, look what I've done. Oh, it's the heat. That's what I'm putting it down to, the heat. I forgot the bottom, so they're all going to fall out. If you're going to make a pocket, you need to put the bottom on as well. Right. There. I'm more concerned about my glue bubbling over than I was about that. Right, and those two are going to go in there. I'm going to let that dry for a minute. So I'm going to stick that on there so I don't stick up to anything else. Pull that right over so it's tight. There. Put that on there. I'm leaving that blank. This side I've got a side pocket I thought I'd put in, and what I've done, the paper, because it's thin, I've also backed it onto white card just to make sure, whoops, that it's quite stiff, and it kind of reinforces these pages as well. So I'm putting that there, and I've also put a bit of piece of brown lace on there, and there's a couple of journal cards here. This had lace, oh I can't do it, I've got it stuck down. This had lace printed on it, but I put a piece of real lace on top. So that goes in there and that's in there. And then this one, I've put some double lace down there, down the middle of the brown lace, and I'm just doing a side pocket here. Like this. See, it's very simple, straightforward. But again, I'm using up the sheets of paper to make these pockets, and as I say, backing them on white card. And then I've got a couple of journal cards, and I'm using up some of my stock that I've got. This one I'm just making into a tuck spot down the side, down there, and just a little bit up the side there. I'm putting it on the back. And on this one, I've also put one of the skeleton leaves as well. And again, a card and a tag in there. And then I've just got this brown wax thread. Whoops, oh dear, that's a bit too long. Two out of that, I didn't realise I'd gone down so far. This brown wax thread just to put through the tags. I'm not putting reinforcements on them. Too much there. And they go in that pocket. So I've got this at the front here. On the front, the envelope, again made out of another sheet, as that was a whole 6x6 sheet. Bit of lace pocket there, nothing there. Then another tag here. And I've backed everything in coffee dyed paper as well. So I can't believe how hot it is at the moment. I know the UK are getting it bad, and we've had forest fires, but you just do something and then you have to sit down for a little while. I know the summers here are hot, but this has been ridiculous this year. Make sure that sticks down and that sticks down in there. And then what have I got here? I've got these two here to go in there. And then I just need another small piece here. I do find this really handy if you're doing projects like this wax thread, just to put the ties on these tags. Because you're not doing a whole journal. There. And then that goes in there. So these, whoops, are my two I've done using my 6x6 pads. I'm quite pleased with them. I'm definitely going to use this one in the boho journal. I do love these tags from Charm Studio. Need to pop over to her page and have a look. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and I appreciate everybody that's following me at the moment and any new subscribers. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Bye.